Hi there, I'm Donna Wolfe from Naztazia.com.
Today, I'll show you how to wash a skein of yarn so it becomes softer, plus has a nicer smell to it or no smell at all. These days, it's good to reuse yarn that someone doesn't want anymore. However, sometimes that yarn has a strange musty or smoky smell to it or has collected dust on it. Or it might be brand new and is just scratchy or itches your eyes, nose, and skin. First, check to see if the yarn can be machine washed and preferably machine dried. Most cotton and acrylic yarn can be machine washed, as shown by the symbols on the label. Next, take off the label since that won't wash very well. There are several options of how to keep the skein from unraveling. I happen to like these knee-high nylons. The knee-high nylons are a perfect size for each of the skeins of yarn. You don't have to cut anything. They can be washed over and over again. Plus, they hold the yarn together securely, yet allow the water and laundry detergent to freely move in and out of the skein of yarn. I just place the yarn inside the knee-high and tie a loose knot at the end. This washes very well. If you have mesh washing bags, they also work well. I happen to like the smaller mesh washing bags because they fit one skein of yarn perfectly in them. Sometimes if you put too many skeins of yarn together, their fibers will rub together and create those little fuzzy things that sometimes form on fabric and yarn. By keeping the outside of the yarn secure and not moving around too much, it reduces the chance of any damage to the yarn. Now it's time to put the yarn skeins in the washing machine. I'm only washing a small sample for this video, but you can fit several more skeins at once. Place them in the machine with your favorite clothes detergent, then put your washing machine setting on a delicate cycle. We don't want to agitate the yarn too much, just soak it enough so it gets any unwanted particles out. Once the machine is complete, check over the yarn. Ensure the bags and nylons are still closed. Plus, give the yarn a check to see if any smoke or dust smells are gone. I place the skeins directly into the dryer once completed. I use a delicate cycle on the dryer as well so I don't damage the yarn. Sometimes I'll run the cycle twice if the skeins aren't dried. Afterwards, I carefully remove the yarn from the knee-highs and bags. You can see this yarn turned out really nice. There's no fuzzy fibers on the outside and both the inside and outside yarn strands dried completely. Sometimes if the yarn skein is large and really wound significantly in the center, it might not be 100% dry. I'll pull out the center section after 2 cycles in the dryer and let it air dry instead. Once your yarn is 100% dry, you can either wrap the label around the yarn and tape it back onto the skein, or just roll up the label and push it into the center of the yarn for future reference. Now the yarn is softer, has almost no smell, as evident by the beagles having no interest in it, and doesn't itch my eyes anymore. And that's how I wash a skein of yarn for my next crochet and knitting projects.